Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we looked at L.A. Bogarus, a vanilla nation that, yeah, I struggled with, for sure. It was not a clean sweep there. We didn't have very good troops. We probably didn't pick the best pretender. We got into an early war with LA Atlantis that just never ended, and I also didn't make good mages because I was trying to do a meme, and now we know about that. I mean, they did some good things, but yeah, Will of the Fates was not the answer that I needed at the end game. Anyways, let's move on and roll up another one. 116. That is LA Arconia. I did that on stream. It's a pretty powerful nation of like angels, and they have a bunch of different sacreds. Pretty powerful. 232. That is L.A. Dimhall, Dwarven Necrologists. Okay, that is a standalone one. We have not done it. I don't know what to expect. I'm pretty sure it's in the merged mod, though. So we're back to Late Age. For a map, I just saw this one that was recently added or updated or something. Sopendor. It's 274, which doesn't make it like the biggest. Yeah, that is the biggest map. Except for Forgotten Realms, which is its own thing. So yeah, it's the biggest map I've got. It's certainly not the biggest map on the workshop. God no, there's like 1,300 provinces and stuff. But this would be the biggest that we would do, and this would be, let's see, with 76 C provinces, I mean, you're probably looking at like 14, maybe on the lower end 14. But it's like, obviously we can support that, no problem. I don't think he had... Someone asked how many players are recommended, and he never responded, so there's that. We'll give it a try. I mean, we'll figure out quickly if we like it or not. So we'll do 14 on this. This is Mangg's LP's 129, probably? No, 8? Let's see, now I'm not sure. And now I can't go back. Well, actually, yeah, we can. Alright, I'll be sure. One is because we deleted 126, so it is 128. Late Age. Mighty AI. Defensive. Yeah. It's not true, but we'll put defensive. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we are playing as Dimhall Dwarven Necrologists. Okay, before I look at this, let me just see what the workshop page has to say. This is a standalone thing. Okay, various descriptions. It does have some new spells, new items, and reskins for existing items, new Dominion effects and events, secret features for you to discover. Nation is suitable for new players because it does not have any blood or astral magic. Doesn't really say, like, this is a joke, I made this really OP nation or anything. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to check. We don't look at that many, like, standalone nations like this. Okay. Dimhall is ruled by seniority. The oldest dwarves are trusted most. The eldest warn that the outside world is filled with creatures more dangerous than troglodytes. For centuries they hid, occasionally trading with the Vanir. As time passed, resources grew scarce. Combustibles were rationed, leaving the halls dark. Iron veins dwindled, leaving no choice but to look for alternatives. What followed was a series of fortunate events, so unlikely that they were proclaimed as divine intervention. The first event was the decision to replace iron with bronze. Unbeknownst to the dwarves, it is a metal highly conducive to a certain kind of magic. This led to the second event, the discovery of thunder magic. A relief, for Dimhall was suffering from scarcity of light and fuel. Where once braziers and torches stood, now crackling rods stand. A shaft was dug from the top of the mountain where lightning could pass on down, and the ceiling hollowed into a dome. The Thunder Dome! The final event was the discovery of rebirth. Dwarves who studied corpse animation by thunder magic became known as necrologists. Reborn dwarves were now worshipped as elders. Okay. So, we have sturdy, thick-skulled dwarves. Compact formations of very heavy infantry. Excellent. Bronze armor and weapons. Excellent cloth armor. Sacred undead battle mages and ancient creatures. We got air, death, earth magic, some water. Weak priests. Cave provinces and friendly dominion will develop depending on luck scales, yielding increases in population, income, and resources. I don't even know if there is a cave lair here. Luck limit +1, train limit +1. We have standard forts. Cave forts increase gold income by 10%. Okay. You know, that's like it's a consolation to starting in a cave province, you know, because that tends to have lower pop and lower income. So it's not like a nation like this can't be just fine without any cave provinces. Just when speaking of, like, income. But this Dwarven Halls thing is probably more impactful. Alright, little scout man. Stealth 50. Glutton 1, Dark Vision 50. Militia commander can also be recruited in all caves. 50 leadership. Formation commander, 100 leadership, and shock resistant 15. Ooh, that's pretty big. Lowly priest, also in all caves. Holy 1. Yep. Attendant priestess, 1 air, 1 holy, and then air or death. Shock resistant 10. Doesn't need to eat. Undertaking the process of half birth, where her heart is stopped and restarted several times until she shows signs of undeath. Yeah, that's not how it works, but sure. This connection to the new life and her magical proficiency allowed the priestess to channel the power needed to serve the elders. Master Smith. 2 earth, and then air, water, and air, death. So you could have 2 air. Otherwise, yeah, some combination of the above. But they have Master Smith, so that's mostly what that's for. So no matter what, they're getting that 2 earth, which is awesome. And, I mean, cross path stuff. I don't think so. I mean, there's like rust mist, but I don't know if that's a water earth cross path. No, it's 2 earth, 1 water. The problem is, it's like, you don't usually want to cast that when you're a nation like us that's going to have a lot of heavy armor. So it's not really that good. Yeah. I don't think there's any earth death stuff. Well, no, it's a national spell. Any generic earth death. Blight as a ritual. I feel like we've looked at this before. Poison golem, yada yada yada. Hidden in sand, hidden underneath. Fields of the dead. That's 5 death. We're not getting that. Yeah, so not really. And then earth air. I can't imagine there's any cross paths there. Oh, there. Yeah, of course. Flying shield. Yep, that's a nice buff. Shard of flying shrouds. But again, it's a caster buff. You can summon Watcher and live in gargoyles, a ritual. Oh, iron flies. Interesting. Yeah, but no real combat stuff then. Okay, but yeah, it's mostly for the Master Smith. Necrologist. 1 air, 2 death. 25% chance for air, water, earth. Shock resistant 15, dark vision, old age. They do have corpse stitcher though, which is nice, and corpse crafter. Receive a bonus when creating corpse constructs. Now, I don't think we've ever made a corpse construct. But this might be the time. This might be, yeah, corpse man construction. So the corpse construct, normally you get 1 for 1 air gem. They have 25 hit points, 0 protection, 5 defense, a 13 damage fist attack. They're poor amphibians. They don't need to eat. They don't heal. But they resist cold 15, shock 15, poison 25, and they have overcharged 1. So they'll do like the charge body kind of effect, I think. Something like that. Maybe. I mean, I feel like we probably should give it a try, right? Elder Battle Mage. 2 air, 1 death. Poor amphibian, because they're undead. Shock 15, cold 15, poison 15. Don't need to eat. Spirit Sight, Storm Power 1. Storm Immunity, and Combat Caster. Interesting. Is it a thug? Well, you'd have to make it a flask to give it the bless. Or fluff, I guess, with a priest. But they have 18 base hit points, 6 natural protection. Base attack 13, base defense 13 is pretty strong. 18 morale, 17 MR. It's pretty good. Magic paths, not amazing. I mean, 2 air gets you personal mist form, charge body. Death 1 gives you, like, skeletal body, I guess, which isn't bad. But charge body and personal mist form usually break things. You do have shock resistant 15, though, so maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. The thing that would... I wouldn't have really even thought of it, but it does have combat caster. So maybe. Elder Marshal, cap only. Hoo boy. 150 leadership. Holy One, sacred. So it can bless itself. Does have combat caster as well, though I don't know what you're really gonna cast. It's not just like banishment. Which he's undead, so I don't know. I don't think he'd want to cast that. Can he cast that? I don't know. But he's got 19 protection, 18 defense there. Tried an armored Swift Claw, 28 hit points, 16 protection. It's also sacred. Also has storm power. Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to want to cast Storm. And we have Storm Rider. Air 3, Death 1, Sacred, Poor Amphibian, Shock 20, Cold 15, Poison 15, Undead, Spirit Sight, Storm Power 3, Storm Immunity, Combat Caster, with an Elder Blade that does the little static shock effect. 18 protection, 18 defense, 18 hit points, 18 MR. Riding a Barded Thunderbeak, 34 hit points, size 5, 15 protection, 10 defense, 13 MR, 20 morale. Also sacred. Also undead, with 15 shock resistance, storm immunity, storm power 3, 14 damage talons, 15 damage thunder peck that also does the static shock. Yeah, it's not bad. Like throwing out shockwaves while you're smacking things with a frostbrand and stuff. Like, yeah, it's probably not bad. Also, 0 fucking encumbrance is really good. Okay. Militia. Yep. They're militia. Pretty cheap. 10 protection, 11 defense, 9 hit points. 9 hit points for a size 2 is way above average. It's usually like 5 or 6. They do have only 8 MR and 9 morale, which isn't great. 16 damage on the mace is pretty high. And they have parry 2 bucklers. But like most militia, we will skip it. Axe throwers. 9 hit points, 14 protection, 11 defense, 9 MR, 11 morale, shock resistant 5. They have a 17 damage bronze hatchet, and they can throw 3 throw axes, range 12, 16 damage. 2 parry bucklers. Honestly, not the worst unit we could get, I would say. I think it could work. Foot dwarf. 9 hit points, 14 protection, 14 defense, 9 MR, 11 morale, the shock resistance, 15 damage bronze sword, slashing piercing, and a 4 parry shield. It is, yeah, already kind of an improvement. They're gonna die, but 5 of these to a square is pretty good. That's quite decent damage for a size 2. And 12 attack is not bad. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Aspirant. Old age. No. Impotent rod. No, it makes you impotent. No, it's just a stick. You're limited to 10 per turn. They have 10 hit points, 16 protection, 12 defense, no shields, 13 morale, 7 speed, 6 encumbrance. I mean, it's just... I wouldn't. Spear dwarf. 10 hit points on a dwarf. It's pretty nice. I guess they're not hobbits or something. They're dwarves. 17 protection, 14 defense with a parry, 7 shield. You know how I feel about those. 10 MR, 12 morale, the shock resistance 10. They're only speed 5, which is pretty damn slow. They got 16 damage, length 3 spears, which really shouldn't even be legal on a size 2 creature, I think. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, that is a nice just shield wall that is quite painful too. Hammer Dwarf gets 19 protection. Oh! But drops down to 10 defense. Yes, you have a parry 7 shield, but most attacks are just going to go right over that and just avoid it entirely. But still, 19 protection is quite high nonetheless. Dwarven Warhammer, length 1, 9 attack, 18 damage. It's certainly painful, but you're speed 3. And you are going to get repelled, I think, a little bit. You're going to take a lot of poke damage. 9 attack is not great. Axe Dwarf. So they are bad formation fighter, -1. Which means that you can only fit 4 of these in a square. Shock resistant 10, 19 protection, 12 defense, no shield, but a 25 damage battle axe, 14 attack. Pretty powerful flank option here. Problem is they're still only speed 5, so it's a little tricky to actually get them into position where they will actually do something, but not be in front of the front line, but kill the enemies before like a lot of damage has already been done. Like, it's tricky to actually maneuver a speed 5 creature like that on a flank. It's easier for a front line, you know, you just throw them in there, put them up front, and you know, the front lines will eventually meet one way or another. It's hard to say. Dorfangites. 22 protection, 13 defense with a parry 7 shield, which means that anything going through the shield has to go through 38 protection. That's pretty high. 11 MR, 13 morale, 3 speed. Yeesh. But length 4 spears, 13 attack, 17 piercing. It is a fucking shield wall, man. It's not going to move almost at all, but you come to it. You come to them. That's basically what happens. You come to them and they'll show you what's what. Shock resistant 15 too. Man, oh man, we can really just drop orb lightning left and right. Elder Praedorfian, sacred, 23 protection. Goodness gracious. 15 damage with a 9 parry shield. What the... What? You can't have 9 parry. That's basically just like another suit of armor then. Like, you're just wearing, like, 2 full plate armor. 18 hit points, 15 MR, 18 morale, 3 speed. They're poor amphibians. They're undead. Shock 15, cold 15, poison 15. Storm power 1, storm immunity. With Elder Blades, 12 attacks, 16 damage. With a static shock effect. It's ludicrous, right? I mean, just if you take nothing but Blood Surge, these become like the best infantry in the game, basically. Like, it's crazy. 9 parry. And they're 5 to a square. They're expensive, though, and it is a sacred. But honestly, yeah, I'm tempted to just go like Dominion 10 and like Order 1, Productivity 1, and just make these. That's crazy good. But then we also have Dimhall Cavalry, cap only sacred. 16 hit points on the rider, 15 protection, 17 defense. Only a parry 5 shield though, not quite as OP, but still pretty good. 14 MR, 20 morale, 24 speed. They're poor amphibian, shock 15, cold 15, poison 15, undead, spirit sight, storm power 1, storm immunity with 15 damage, bronze lance. And the swift claw, also sacred. 28 hit points, 14 protection, 9 defense, blah blah blah. Basically all the same stuff. 13 damage claw, 15 damage bite. Okay. I mean, you don't need them, but they're also really good. And I think just like, again, like just Blood Surge already does quite a lot for them. Okay, look at national spells. Conjuration, we have Excavate Swift Claws. Sacred undead creatures which move fast and have multiple attacks. 10 of them for 16 gems. 10 plus 1. Jeez. Ah, jeez. So you can get like... So if you have like 8 death on your pretender, you could just get 16 of these. 1 sacred creature for 1 gem. It's pretty good. Excavate Thunderbeaks. You get 10 plus 1 for 16 air gems. Seems pretty good. Excavate Neckfish. Large sacred undead aquatic creatures. 12 gives you 6 plus. Excavate Big Jaws. Large sacred undead creatures which can trample enemies. Their bite is powerful. You get 5 plus 1/2 for 20. It's a little pricier. You get the Cardinal Dwarves, of course. And alteration, we have Elder Charge. 2 death, 1 air, 1 death gem. The entire battlefield. Plus 4 attack, plus 4 speed to all sacred undead on the battlefield. Really? Really? You're gonna tell me this is balanced? Your sacreds are undead. Both of them. All of them. All this. It's all undead. Plus 4 attack and plus 4 speed. For an alteration 4 spell and 1 death gem. I mean, if you said that this was like 5 plus area, I'd be like, okay. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. Like, you're gonna need quite a few mages. They'll all need like temp gems. But that's pretty good. But the whole fucking army for 1? That's wild. Hail Cloud. Range 50. 28 plus area effects, plus 2. Minus 2 precision, 30 fatigue. 13 plus 1. Bludgeoning magic damage. More likely to hit in the head. And gives Hail Chill. 4 armor piercing cold damage. That's also kind of an insane spell for our, like, our massive amount of protection. Because we also have cold resist 15 to boot. This is nuts. It's funny that's under alteration. It seems like a very evocation spell. But evocation, we get Dust Storm. 2 air, 1 earth. Range 8+, 34+ area number effects for 15 fatigue. 14+ damage, but max 1 point. More likely to hit in the head. And then extra effect on damage, blinded by dust. Doesn't affect friendlies. Shields and high quality helmets may protect against the blinding dust. Wow, okay. So don't we have a thug? No, we don't have any thug with earth. Who exactly can cast this? 2 air, 1 earth? No one. No one can cast this. Okay, I don't know if that's an oversight or something, or I don't know. But it is something to keep in mind for if we pick our pretender. If we pick like a Titan or something, that is a pretty nasty spell. Just like AoE blindness. Toxical Blast. 2 water, 1 death. Range 10+, number effect 15+. 16+ piercing magic damage. And 4+ armor negating cold magic damage. And 5 poison armor negating. Jeez. I mean, the range is obviously garbage. And again, I mean, who do we have that can cast this? 2 water? No one. So I don't know if we're getting summons or something down the line. Something that can cast all this for us. We didn't really have any commander summons, did we? Nah, other than the Cardinals. Construct Dorfigger. 4 earth gems. Earth water gets you a Dorfigger. A catapult, which throws multiple caustic grenades towards enemy ranks. These corrosive grenades are absolutely devastating against masses of unprotected units. Those in heavy armor are protected, but their armor and weapons might be damaged. Makes it a little iffy. Dorfenstein's Monster. 3 air, 3 death, 10 air gems. A larger and stronger corpse construct which shocks enemies who touch it. It's almost naked and equipment will have to be made for it. Well, yeah, of course we want that. And then Dorfigger Assembly Line. You get 3 of them for 9 gems. Yep, that is efficient. Enchantments. Jolt of Unlife. 1 air, 1 death, range 20, AoE 1, 100 precision. Heal 5 on allies. Oh, specifically sacred undead targets. Which is all we're gonna have. That's a pretty handy spell. Heals 5+ and lowers fatigue 10. Okay. Thaumaturgy? Nothing. Blood? Nothing. Divine? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, kind of crazy, man. Even before we got to the sacreds, like, this was pretty crazy, too. The problem is we don't have any level 3 priests. We basically just have level 1 priests, but these things are crazy enough that they don't even need the bless, really. So I am tempted to go a Titan, I suppose. I've kind of turned around on them. We could go with a Sinja. Not amazing or anything, like, there are certainly better options. But it is glamored. It does have 3 paths. I think we want death, though, right? What do we want death for? Dwarfenstein's monster. 3 air, 3 death. We definitely do not have an air death option. Unless we go for, like, the Eldest Lich. Who is pretty freaking ridiculous in his own right. I mean, not in the hit point department. Only 25 hit points. But he's got 8 natural protection. He's got invulnerable 25 already. So it really has 33 protection versus mundane out the gate. Like, awake, you just walk him out there. 33 protection. Like, you don't need that much hit points. 20 MR, 30 morale. 11 attack, 12 defense is fine. And he's got 0 encumbrance, which is awesome. He's got air, earth, death, everything we'd want. He's a poor amphibian. He's shock 15. He is susceptible to fire 10. Cold 15. Poison 25. Doesn't need to eat. He's got immortality 3 months, which is awesome. Spirit Sight, Storm Power 1, Storm Immunity, and Combat Caster. And new magic paths cost 30. Yeah, he's basically way overtuned. So hell yeah, we'll pick him. I don't really need new paths, though. We want at least 3 air, 3 death. Problem is we want kind of high dominion here. Maybe that? Doesn't give us much of a bless. I mean, I said we didn't need Mun, but feels wrong to go so light. Yeah, I think we'll go dormant then. We'll give him some better options. Okay, that gives us Blood Surge. We could just go Undying. Yeah, they are undead. So Undying is literally just like you don't need regen. It's literally just 2 extra HP per 1 point. It's pretty solid. The other thing I could take is Swiftness. I mean, we do have that nice buff, but Swiftness would be good anyways. And then, like, 3 Undying. For 6 extra HP. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's 33% more health. You would take that. That's basically Enlarge. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll take that. So we won't have him right out the gate, but that's okay, because we'll want to get some research going. I mean, yeah, Awake is better, but whatever. Okay, so we have a lot. We have a lot of things. 278 land. We may have to throw in some level 3s here. Let's see. If I do 8 for like 120-ish. And I do probably 8 for like 100. This is almost triple that, so we'd probably want like at least 20. But I think we'll throw in a few level 3s. And we'll still go for 8 points. We'll do that. Assuming it doesn't just crash. Nice. Oh, there is a cave lair. Well, then there's even more provinces. Jeez. Hey, how can you not advertise how many cave provinces there are? Or is it just like randomized and you're never sure? I don't know. We'll head up though. You will become a prophet. We will have much use for you. So, I guess these guys are technically cheaper on the resources to start with. And they'll be pretty good, so we'll go with them. But for a mage, then, I can't really afford jack shit. And get a lowly priest. And we probably want necrologists. They're old. No, we probably just want master smiths. So I'd have to go with this to get the master smith. Which is not hot. Alright, it's fine. For research, we want the usual alteration 4, enchantment 2. That gets us basically everything we need to buff the Titan. Yada yada, yada yada. Yada yada yada. Okay. And we'll fight off some pale ones. Why not? Dead. Routed. Routed. So, yeah, with the Bless, then, these guys have 22 hit points on the Rider, 19 defense, speed 31, reinvigoration 1, 15 attack on the Lance, 18 damage with the charge bonus as well. And the Swift Claw has a total of 34 hit points. 11 defense, the reinvigoration. I already caught a never healing wound. That was quick. 14 attack on the claw and bite, 16 and 18 damage. Pretty respectable. Good. Lost 8-foot dwarfs, surprisingly. These are kind of nasty little buggers, aren't they? Okay, and that's it for my cave lair. Not a lot to say. Oh god, he can only handle 10 undead. Shit. I'm gonna have to bring a mage along here. Okay, well, surely we can get you one of these, like, overpowered spells, right? Dust Storm? That's pretty low range. That's Alteration 5. Alteration 4 for this. We'll get that. That's 2 death. They can't cast that. need necrologists, but they're old. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter too much then. You'll cast something. You cast Flying Shards. Plenty good. Okay. Music's a little too anemic for me, I think. I keep going back to the Battle for Westnoth soundtrack. It's just really fitting. It just feels really appropriate. Yeah, I think, suddenly, far after, the scout was nowhere to be found. What? Why would that ever happen? What? That's really, like, ominous. Why would that be? Jesus, 260 barbarians. What the fuck? Yeah, I noticed we don't have any ranged units at all. But I guess we'll just spend our money on new forts and more temples and stuff. We should get a priestess. Or two. Tough to get these guys into they're so slow. So damn slow. Alright, I feel like I need to consult the, I don't know why we're seeing just random parts of the map here. Yeah, look at the overall layout of the map. Okay, so it's all obviously a connected, well, almost all connected landmass. There is like a somewhat small island to our east here. We are kind of near the southern tip of the western side of the continent. So yeah, like down here it goes a bit farther. Probably kind of hard to tell, but there's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4 more provinces to the south past that one. Like a couple on the sides. So if there's nobody down there, we might be able to take all of this south, but I guess we'll check it out. I feel like you need to be even further up front. Really, just take the brunt of it. Okay. Yeah, we just cannot get our slow sacreds. I could do hold instead. But I guess just keep moving them back. You will construct the temple. You will head upstairs. Yeah, I wish... okay. I'm just trying to think, like... Could this be a thug unit with, like, 5 of the cavalry? Probably. I don't see why it wouldn't. I think they could take that on pretty easily. Why don't we actually make one of these? Do that. You know, we always see these pop-ups for Conquest of Elysium. I do own it. I do own Conquest of Elysium 5. I have played it a bit. I know, I did. It was like shortly after I started getting into Dominions, and I looked at that, and there was various discussions talking about Conquest of Elysium compared to Dominions. And some people prefer one, some people prefer the other. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta check it out. So I played probably like a total of a couple hours of it. It certainly did not hook me in the same way as Dominions. It is, as they say, sort of more random and lighter weight. Definitely easier to get into. I can't refute that. They're not really similar games. Outside of, like, they do share a lot of, like... I don't think it's the same... It's not, like, the same setting. I don't think so. But they do share a lot of, like, the same sprites and a lot of the same, like, icons and stuff. You'll notice similarities. It's... Yeah, it's sort of like if... Yeah, I don't know the best way to describe it. It's sort of a roguelike, I suppose. I guess it is. Not a roguelite. Granted, there's no meta progression. Like, you don't unlock anything as you play, like, from one run to the next. Every run is its own unique thing from scratch. But there's a lot of different, like, classes you can kind of start as, and they all have their own unique mechanics. And the maps are always randomized, and you're trying to, like, figure out what's the best way to, like, get more units and best way to get better gear for your commanders and stuff. It's kind of Dominions-esque. I mean, I can't argue with that too much. You roam around a map that's randomly generated. You're not doing any real base building or anything, but there are some classes that do kind of a little of that. Doesn't seem like there's anyone down here. This is all ours, baby. But we are going to try to take on... Fuck. This. Heavy cav. Great. I also probably want to start site searching. We're going to have you do it. We want a little bit of death in our life. Also, we should get our god pretty soon, and we have not done a whole lot of research. They keep sending mages off to do other things. Once I burn out of Dominions 5, if that ever happens, we'll have to play a little Conquest of Elysium. Yeah, Heavy Cab was certainly a choice. That was a good start. So we didn't actually lose anything on there? Oh, no. Yeah, we lost all of it. How many... Do we kill any heavy cav? We killed 4 of the 12. Yeah, I don't think the second group's gonna fare much better. I should probably have a fort here, I think. It's a pretty solid spot. Our god has arrived. Battle in Gutanath. Good, good, good. Slowly getting whittled down. Right, so our god is not quite ready, so I guess we'll just have him research. That'll help for the moment. Amazons and Nightmare Riders. Yeesh. I don't feel super confident about that. Build Palisade. Keep moving. A lot of provinces here to take. It's all mine. That's crazy. Got a lot of nations in game, of course. Plegar, Lemuria, Ulm, Abyssia, Raga, Jomon, Piccini, Pyrene. That's quite a lot of vanilla considering how many mods we have. We have Herolent, who I played recently on stream. They get these pretty nasty heralds that are not sacred, but they have Awe 2, Invulnerable 10, and can spam Divine Horn, which does 3 armor, negating damage, double versus undead. Hopefully we're not fighting these guys. Hollowmore, a really cool nation I hope we get to at some point. Tech Duin, Undead Tua, Shi, and Furbolg. Yep, good old pop kill. Ashina, we played as them. Didn't we struggle with them a bit, or I don't remember now. I don't remember now. And then Slaw. L.A. Slaw. We've not seen that before. Okay. Okay. Nice. Well done. Now, the question is, how busted up are you? Well, one's already gotten diseased. Not sure how that happened. I have a guess. Yeah, it's the mounts that are a little bit more vulnerable. Crossbowman heavy cav, militia light cav heavy cav. Yeah, I have my doubts. Too many heavy calves. Go for this. I don't want to fight heavy cav. Yep, good. 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 After enchantment 2, probably just want to get some evocation, dust storm, conjuration. You know, get all the basics, all the hits. ambitious lord trying to take control. And he sure did with 19 fucking knights. That's not pleasant. I guess we'll take on the Night Riders. We gotta keep moving. Alright, so this got taken over now. Okay, just hold on to your butts. We have a lot of money. We'll make stuff other than sacreds, of course, but we'll do that out of the other forts. Nightmare Riders. Oh, God. Oh, God. We paid for that one, I think. Lost half the axe throwers, one of the cavalry, one... Actually, I guess it wasn't that bad. I think we got routed, though. Yeah, so we lost 3 more on the route. But we found an enchanted helmet. Ooh, boy. Oh, I think he caught a limp. I think he did. We lost 2 cavalry on that one. Oh shit, Harland is right here. Fuck! 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 That's pretty bad. Okay, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we didn't make any gear, but he doesn't really need anything. Yeah, Fluffer just to throw Mist Form on him is pretty good. It's got a diseased and crippled mount. Well, when the mount dies, I guess, you know, be okay. Because he's fine, and he's got increased protection now, which is good. But I think you gotta go back home. Pick up some more cavalry. Alright, let's see. Script for you. Oh yeah, we have Elder Charge now as well. Very good. Very good. We want Temper Flesh. We want Personal Mist Form. I don't need Personal Iron Skin against most things. There is Charge Body, though. Well, we want Flying Shield. I could put on Personal Flight, I guess. That's crazy. It's crazy stuff. Charge Body. Yeah, Shock Resist 25 should be fine. So put on Charge Body, put on Personal Flight, and then attack rearmost. Should be pretty good. Doesn't seem to be casting many spells here, man. What part of combat caster weren't you on board with? 50% chance of trying to cast a spell in melee. Am I just losing a lot of coin flips here? Well, he was he's a pretty durable little guy. Fuck. Damn rivers. Oh, we found a throne here. Also, Ashina is right here. Boy, we're gonna be at some wars here, aren't we? Okay, then we probably should just focus on wiping out Harrowland, if nothing else. See a lot of thrones in the water, none on land. But there's also, like, not really any water nations except for Lemuria. So I guess we maybe have an advantage here. Oh, I guess there's a couple over here. There's 3 up here. Oh, wow. Okay. That might be where we want to go, then. I do think we can get some of the water ones, because he can just... Yeah, he can just go in the water. I could just go here now, go here, take this, probably. Like, we should maybe just start doing that. Okay. Okay. Also here, so if I was going to make normal troops, I guess it would be probably the Dwarfengites. They're pretty damn strong. The Spear Dwarfs are also pretty good, though, and they're cheaper. Probably just do that. I mean, Foot Dwarves are not bad, I guess. They're solid enough, and you could get quite a lot. But we're limited by recruitment points, so you may as well use up resources. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we're fine. Fine. Battle in the Sea of the Mermaids. Now, what can't he cast down here? Whatever that third one was. Flying Shield? And Flight. Yeah. Still, you know, Charge Body's obviously not bothering him at all. I mean, there's obviously, like, an extreme chance that the dice roll could land. Okay, good. I mean, we got cold scales, so hopefully they should all freeze over. Make it less annoying. Well, we're probably going to want some construction, but what's our big picture stuff? Storm, right? I think we're 100% going to want Storm. I guess we also want temp death gem generators, so... Yeah, that's going to be... 5, I think. For the Ghost Storm. Assuming I can make this. There's no vanilla item that does it. Except the quintessential chest at 9. Death. Ghost Storm in the Ancient Casket. Which is death, blood. No, it's the Ghost Door. Yeah, so Construction 5 is what we'll need. Probably also want to get labs on these forts. Battle in Underhome. Boom, boom, boom. You cannot harm me, fools. Okay, you can harm me, and I have no healing of any kind. Except I'm also not hurt. I'm a little hurt. Really? Charged body does not do anything? I did cast it, right? It's not even here, so charged body. Does it just not work? Mist form just doesn't allow it? I need some sort of I mean, okay, I thought he would just cast spells ordinarily, but I think we're going to set him to cast spells, because that's ridiculous. Turtle Tri-Titans, Ichthyod Warriors with 6 Mind Lords. Oh, but Tecduin is also down here. Okay, and Lemuria. Oh, boy. Well, we want to be friends with them. If nothing else. Yeah, flight's not really necessary if he's going to be just casting spells. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Ashina. Ashina. Getting crowded here, man. War's gonna start somewhere here now. Dust Storm, Shockwave, Earth Meld. Okay. Suddenly, Fullerax, the Eccentric. The inventor of Dimhall's Thunder Magic. Wow, that sounds pretty important. He's got 3 air, 1 death. Sacred, holy 3. Oh, 150 leadership. Oh, 200 undead leadership. Oh. Poor amphibian animal on 1, shock 20, cold 15, poison 15. He has Dominion immortality of 10 months. That's a long time. Spirit Sight, Storm Power 1, Storm Immunity, Combat Caster. Thug? Sort of, but I think really definitely meant to be a leader. As he's a good leader. And once we get this, we get Storm in a bottle, which is as it is. It's what it says. Great way to just cast Storm. Yeah, he'll be able to just use that every battle to cast Storm automatically, which is pretty nice. Because then we can all cast Summon Storm power. And away we go. So here are limited by resources. So I guess I'd rather have foot dwarves. Dwarves of the foot. Get a temple, please. Okay. We could pop over here. I don't know if any nation is here. Sylvania? I don't think this is any nation. If there's a throne there. I could have probably taken this. The Mind Lords scare me because they can cast Soul Slay. He does have immortality though. 3 months. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing. And we would just have this then. Oh, I think I've been fucking up. Also, Lemuria rejected, Tectuine rejected. Yeah, I've been making a lot of these, which I guess is not the end of the world. Yeah, I can't really believe we haven't gotten into a war yet. This is pretty wild. We want to just be friends with everybody but Carolyn, because I know he's gonna start shit. Like, he has nowhere to go, unless there's a land connection here. But no, and I don't think he has much water access. I don't recall much water access. So yeah, he's gonna start shit. Yeah, we needed the HP route. He just wasn't killing stuff. I think he needs more evocation. Well, he did kill 197 things, but it was mostly those sharks that were showing up. So all he really accomplished was weakening it. But we'll get him back pretty damn quickly. So after that, I guess go evocation 5, blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. If I can... What? Okay. Ashina accepted for now. That's good. Lemuria and Tectoine still refused. Wolves are hungry in Gutanath, but we fended them off. Good, good, good. Right, so who... Okay, I need an actual proper military leader here. I need one of these... Yeah, I'm just thinking of how nice it is to throw Mist Form on them. It's a big, big point buff for their purposes. Yeah, okay. Oh, I need to send NAPs again. We're gonna get into trouble here. Alright, he lives again. Good, good, good. Alteration 6 would also be a pretty massive upgrade. Oh, and we do have Construction 4 now. Excellent. And Conjuration 3. Alright, I'm gonna take a couple of you guys. We want even more armor. Summon Earth Power. Soldier of Steel. Hell yeah. Alright, we're good. Got our Doom stack. It's gonna be hard for them to be beat. You are going to build a lab. You two are now going to... No, not you. Wait, what? Did I send the wrong guy? Oh, he's still moving. Why the fuck? Oh, you're auto-searching. No, you've basically already auto-searched almost everything. Okay, we're still waiting. Come on, Lemuria. Lemuria. Yeah, bro. Okay. Alright. You can all join the point buffing team, I suppose. So you're just gonna cast Mist Form a few times. And you're gonna cast, Temper Armor a few times. Should be A-okay. You, my fine little friend, are gonna get back on the saddle. this team is going to take on this challenge. Okay. Right. Construction. Yeah, I mean, we're not even looking at horde of skeletons. I think someone should be spamming you. You are gonna spam dark knowledge everywhere. Down here in the underground, we're going to start forging. Well, yeah. What? Okay, he can make it. Yes, he just needs water gems. But I also don't have. So I don't think I have a guy that can do 2 water. He can forge 2 water, but they can't. We can't remote site search 2 water. So I'd have to send someone. I'd have to send one of these jabronis out just to find water. What a waste of time. Alright, I guess we'll do it. In the meantime, though, you will get me what I need. And storm in a bottle we also want to make. Which we have to have air 2. You can make it. Air 3, I mean. Air 2 on a Master Smith. Pretty useful. We have a lot of money. We should do a lot of money things. Let's go to the screen. Our favorite screen in the game. And we're going to bump everything up to 21 just to cut out a lot of these bullshit events. Also cuts down if there's any unrest there. So, I mean, your income might go up a bit. Pays for itself in like 100 turns. Okay. Good. Lemuria accepted. Tecduin did not. Harrowland declared war. Throne of Dreams was claimed by Sla. Dark Knowledge found a Well of Pestilence and the Garden of Bones right away. There's a battle in Phrygia. Right? The barbarian horde here. We're gonna dodge past that, go right to the back of the class. 26 protection is pretty damn high. Yeah, pretty good. That is an insane province, though. 207 barbarians. Good lord. All right, and then our little thug pack here. Oh yeah, we're still waiting for this guy to lose his stupid friggin' mount. Annoying as hell. I think somebody lost a mount there. Yep. Alright, good. And then this is 2 death, 1 air, guys. Which we have here. Okay. I could see making a fort here as well. But we just have a lot of money. So there's that. And we want to have a lot of money to put up large amounts of PD here just to have fun with this guy. Well, I mean, we may as well make our way northwest to get a few thrones there. Okay. He's gonna start hitting these provinces soon, but I'm hoping that he blunders it, doesn't fully commit, and then starts just the trickle. I guess we do want another one of those ghost orbs. Those drums in this song just remind me of Battlestar Galactica so much. Alright, so you're here, you're just going to cast Elder Charge. They will be even stronger. Oh, we can actually go to Brimhaven from here if we want. Alright, and you're going to take that on. You got Evocation 4 now. What could possibly go wrong? You can cast something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you don't really have much, do you? Is this just going to be a repeat of last time? Quite possibly. It might be better to just attack. I mean, he'd probably kill stuff, right? What I mean, what is he going to cast underwater? The Shockwave... Oh, Shockwave can be cast underwater. Well, then you'd think that would be the one. Also, we have a lot of units sitting around, by the way. We could do things with those. Okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, we got 100 units sitting here, so let's get a Formation Commander built. Formation Commander built. After Evocation 5, I think we want to get Alteration 6 for Soul Vortex. That'll be pretty big. And also big buffs are always fun. We can get Army of Mist eventually, and then if at that point we haven't won, then I don't know what to do. Ah, Tectuine accepted. Excellent. And Harrowlant did attack. Oh man, he's getting shredded. He got shredded that time. Fuck. Barely killed anything. We need Soul Vortex before I attempt it again. Doomstack's doing well, though. Very well. And the Thug unit. Obviously pretty darn capable. Okay. And then he attacked Jig Jig. that is not where I had... He flew over, didn't he? He flew right over it. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Right onto my fort. Well, that's why we made... Oh, but I didn't get to make my... Fuck. Jomon is here. Jomama. I don't want to fight Jomon necessarily. So we're gonna send a nice message to Jomon, and we're gonna go take this. It's a lot of knights and militia. Oh, yeah, there's 19 knights. With mist form, maybe. Pretty good, right? Okay. Can't help but notice we're not making mages here, by the way. I don't know if you got anything to say about that. Oh, right. Because he can fly. Probably should have beefed up some other stuff. Yeah, okay. That was it. I don't like my odds of fighting that. But I do like my odds of going for Brimhate, although that is a lot too. And we're down to 3 with the cavalry here. So maybe not. Yeah, I don't like anything with flying. I guess you're gonna head back home. So we have yeah, we didn't get Hail Cloud yet. Which is a pretty good one. But we do have Dust Storm, even though it's short range, and Toxical Blast, even though no one can cast that. So that's iffy. We could get Dorfigers now. Catapult. Why wouldn't I get Dorfigers is the question we have. One earth, one water. Well, we'll take a look at him at very least. Alright, I mean, he's got 100 spear dwarfs. They hit pretty hard, right? 16 piercing. It's not amazing, but it's acceptable. But yes, I probably should bring some mages along. Okay. Except none of this is fucking connected. Springhawks. Springhawks. Okay, well, we don't need to take it just yet, even though I probably could without much trouble. Just don't have any magic attacks. Well, wait a minute. These all do 1 point of damage. I think Springhawks have like 6 hit points. Right, so I wanted to, so he can just jump over this shit. So at least do this. Jomon accepted. There was a battle in Gutanath. Here I have much more PD. Yeah, good. Right, so he's got those things with the horn spam, but my PD isn't undead as far as I'm aware. Yeah, none of this is undead, which is good. False Prophet in the Eternal Expanse. And we rooted it out. Killed a Pilgrim. And we got the Eldest Lich back. Good. Should he have any gear? Would he benefit from any gear? Well, yeah. Possibly. Temp gems? We benefit from any temp gems. That's easier to just go in, go here. Curse of Stones he could cast, but that's 3 earth. It's not cheap. Not really, not at the moment. But eventually, he could cast Wrathful Skies, which would be very good for him. Or he could cast... No, basically just Wrathful Skies. Or Rigor Mortis. That'd be 4 death gems, though, for him. It's pretty high. Whereas Wrathful Skies is what? Evocation... 6? That's 5 air and 2 gems. So you would need the Storm in a Bottle and the Bag of Wind as both his miscellaneous items. Unless there's... No, I don't think there's another... Oh, there's the Cloak of Astral Storms. Gives 4 temp air gems. Really? Yeah. But he needs Astral 1, and he does not have that. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could get, Yeah, I mean, anything that gives him more hit points is kind of good. Yeah, he's wearing 20 protection mail right now, and it's pretty good. I'd hate to go much lower than that. But reinvigoration and 8 hit points is pretty good, so I guess we'll make that real quick. Well, actually, you can make that. What else can you make? We don't need that. Earth boots would be something. Oh, the Dancing Trident, of course. So can we make that? Good. Yeah, Guess also a Girdle of Might or the Stone Birds. Anything that just do AoE damage is pretty good right now. Okay. Yeah, lead shield would be pretty good. We don't have any astral, otherwise that would be good. And we don't have any nature, that's for sure. So probably just the lead shield for the MR is not bad. And then like could just throw this on him for the 6 defense, but he's really not a defense guy. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Probably then just the Coral Blade for 8 more hit points. I think so. Also, a discount on the Dwarven Hammer is really good. I probably should make that. I just need some more water gems. This is barely injured. Okay. Okay. Sheena's being besieged by Independence. That's always funny. Well, you don't actually have to make the lead shield. Any of these jabronis could make a lead shield. So why don't you just start moving? Get me that alteration, man. He attacked Gutanath again with a lot more. There goes Gutanath. That is his doom stack. Okay. This is going to be a much bigger battle than I bargained for, I think. Also, that is a massive throne. So there's that. I think we need to get back home. But we will PD this. So we don't lose our line here. Okay. Probably. We've got men here, so we'll ride out. Oh, boy. gonna be good. Not gonna be good. I mean, I could throw, I guess, 100 PD on here, but I feel like he's just gonna move here, so we're probably gonna lose this whole army, I would imagine. And then it's a big question on if the Lich can even do it, even with the Soul Vortex. But, but they all have magic weapons. It's all magic, and he's undead. Oh god. Yep, fucking just... Oh, God. Oh, we have fucking caged the beast and it has broken out. This is bad. It's a pretty OP nation. Like, I'm just gonna tell you. Like, he can just recruit these. He can just recruit them. And the AI gets a lot of money and resources, even with as little territory as he has. So they all have 20 protection versus mundane, awe 2, shock 5, fire 5, flying with 18 bludgeoning damage maces, and parry 4 shields with 15 defense. We are not winning this war. Like, nothing I could do will really help us win this war, because he also has archangels, which have 26 protection versus mundane, awe 3 with 31 damage judicator swords that paralyze the undead. So my best units aren't even good against them, and my less good units can't hurt them. So it's fucked. And he has heralds, which he will have a fuck ton of. Which also have protection 10 and awe 2, and have the divine horns that do 6 armor negating damage versus all my undead units. This was the worst possible outcome of our placement here. Though this entire massive map, we got the worst neighbor possible in Heroland. Absolute nightmare. And we didn't realize it until way too late. Because if I had stopped, and I guess we could pull back. We don't need this. There's no thrones down here. There's no benefits. Like, we should just stop now and go for peace. And just give up this fort. Just hand it over. And we just non-stop asking him for peace. I don't think he'll take it, but like if we can just push him onto Ashina instead, then we'll might be okay for a little while, enough to get 4 thrones. Okay, so his protection went down by 2. Yeah, I still don't think it's worth casting Stone Skin though. Although it does help against magic damage. But now he's up to 77 hit points here. 52 in 0 Dominion. Yeah, okay. 29 MR is really nice. But again, we're in our own Dominion here. So we just gotta get Alteration 6. And then I think we can handle this pretty well. So I guess I'll make my way back over there. But yeah, at this point, there's no... there's no winning this war. Like, Army of Mist is not going to help anything. They all... Just a second. Okay. Yeah. It's all good. It's all great stuff. Also, these two thrones suck ass, but I don't think we're gonna get much better options. Fire, Snake, Horn Serpent, Will-O-Wisp, and I don't have big fire at all. I don't have any fire. So no Flame Wards. But we have such high protection, it honestly probably doesn't even matter. It probably doesn't even matter. I think go Enchantment 5. You do have shock resistance, right? Yeah. Why am I scared of Springhawks? Our entire army here has shock 15. Springhawks are nothing. I don't know what I was thinking. I forgot about that. Right. So I think we just expect to lose everything south of here. Yeah, I wish the diplomacy system was a little, like, Total War. It has a much better diplomacy system with the AI, where you can actually, like, make deals. Like, okay, I'll give you these provinces if we sign a non-aggression treaty and blah, 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 you know, do things like that. I'd love to see more of that in Dominions. Oh, yeah, I didn't really have much here, but he didn't send much there. This, I would say, is a bit of an optimistic battle, but we'll see. And this is going to be somewhat optimistic. To not lose any commanders. Because if I could make a more elaborate agreement, I'd be like, okay, I'll give you this, I'll give you this, I'll give you this. No, non-aggression. Go. I'd be happy with that. Honestly, I'd even give up these two. Like, I don't really care. Right, okay. Well, I don't think we've taken a single throne yet. Yeah, Harrowland obviously did not agree. He attacked Black Peaks. We pended him off for now. Yeah, here was the really optimistic fight. Oh, did we get a new, must got a new mount, or it got healed at some point. Oh yeah, I think I don't have units with Corpse Stitcher. Look at that, that's pretty damn impressive. That's a very small package. And then the Springhawk throne. Oh god. I'm not really sure. It didn't look good. Okay, we lost 12 cavalry. Significant. We lost one of our Praedorfians. Holy shit. Holy shit. 229 kills. Good God, they're unstoppable. Unless I fight Harland, then I'm not so sure. But I don't know. Maybe? Maybe. We're about to get alteration. He's about to move in, but we'll hold off for a turn just so I can script it. Okay. Luckily, we're friends with Jomon. He's not going to mind us here. Well, theoretically, if we just take this, this, and this, I don't even have to take on the fire snakes. But I think we'll come back here first, pick up more units, then try the fire snakes. I assume Jomon is going to keep slamming against it because it's in his cap circle. He is going to rail against something or other soon enough. Damn, he got lucky with drones. Imagine if this was my area, if I started here. You got this up here, this here, this here, this here. Although 2 of them are in his cap circle. But still, he's got 4 other connections. That +4 speed, +4 attack is pretty nice. He attacked Black Peaks again. Oh, that's not enough, dude. You crazy? Yeah, he'll do that. Yeah, obviously captured that. No problem. But that might be all he needs. Maybe he's happy now. Does have an out, right? Oh no, this isn't connected. He's gonna have to take Shadowland. Okay, and now we can script Soul Vortex. I don't think he can use Flying Shield underwater. Pretty sure not, but I'll throw it in there. And, yeah, should be fine now. Okay. Things could be a lot worse, I would say. Also, we never looked at that catapult I made. The Lake of God. Well, it's the Lake of my God now. Oh yeah, Soul Vortex. What a massive difference that makes. Yeah. What a massive difference that makes, huh? Fuck off. Mist form is just so good. Oh, we did lose a cavalry, though. Oh, the Fire Lord. Fuck. Okay, well, we made it to Shiloh Village, which is a pretty easy one. I think at this point, the Elder Lich can basically do everything. Claim. Just in case. Good, good, good. Yeah, and we probably have a lot of shit here. Oh, there's that catapult. Look at that! Oh! So, fire explosion on death. Range 75, -1 attack. 8 acid damage. Armor piercing. AoE 1. 30 shots. And then a strength 1, area 7, caustic splash. 1 armor piercing. And it's acid, so it can just, like, break your armor. I don't know if it's worth taking along for my army, but it is kind of funny. Also, there was the whole thing with the corpse man. It's one of these guys, some of these guys, some guy somewhere, somehow. You have Corpse Crafter 3. Alright, well, we probably should have been doing this the whole time. Actually... Whoops. I don't know, what's the button? There's a hotkey for that. M. That makes sense. There you go. Get me some corpse men. Heralent accepted. That's gonna last for like half a turn. Corpse construct. 25 hit points, 0 protection. No resistances. So takes just full fucking damage from everything. I don't see why it's any good. I mean, yeah, it's chaff. It's lance catchers. It'll do damage. Possibly stun the attacker, I guess. They do contribute 2.3 each for siege strength. But that's about it. Can't believe he would accept that. Wild. This game's basically done. After Enchantment 5, I guess we probably want to look at some of these other Conjuration things. So let's go at least Conjuration 6. You know, we like to see what most of the nation has to offer. I have a lot of money. Lot of friggin' money. We have Horde of Skeletons now, so we can do that. I guess we'll take that along for the Fire Snake drone. I'm gonna take everyone. I'm gonna take everyone. Yeah, fuck it. And get me a, Oh, I need someone to make the... Someone has to stay behind. You have to stay behind to make a ghost orb for somebody to cast the battlefield-wide buff. And we did get Conjuration 4. Summon Swift Claws here. Only in caves. Great. I gotta have someone else stay behind. No, I don't. Let me just start making some of these guys here. Throw number 2. No, throw number 3. Yeah, get blinded, fool. Good. Yeah, he's pretty good. Swift Claws. Claim. Yes, plenty of to death. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. We're good. We're good. This game's basically over now. Once Harrowland accepted and still hasn't broken it, like, game's basically over. Even if he had kept going, though, it would have been hard for him to stop me from winning. Oh, God. Jomon, Harrowland, and Tectuine all declared war simultaneously. That could get complicated, then. Swift Claw. Sacred. 28 hit points, 9 protection, 9 defense, 13 MR, 22 morale. Still undead. Shock cold. Poison 15. Storm power 1. Yeah, honestly, I think you probably could have just relied on these as your Sacred if you really wanted to. Expensive, though. 16 Death Gem is not super... And this is late age. Gems are not super easy to come by. So... yeah, I don't know. Well, technically, I don't need the fire snake throne. We just take this, done. But, you know, we'll go for it. I don't know if we'll get there in time, but we'll go for it. Might get a little spicy here. Because if for some reason there's already a fort on that throne down there, then it gets a little bit more complicated. There isn't a fort there. But there could be one in 2 turns. I don't really have a good alternative, though. Not at this point, so I guess you're just sitting. Yeah, might get spicy. We'll see. Down to the wire. He must have just taken that throne, though. He wouldn't have his whole doom stack still sitting on it. It's not how the AI operates. All right. Things are going to kick off. All we really care about are the thrones, so make sure they're protected. All right. I mean, the AI certainly can blow through 100 PD. It's definitely happened multiple times. But usually they have an aversion to it if they can help it. But thrones are kind of an exception. They might go for a throne. An unpalisaded throne. Harrowlant won the arena, of course, with the fucking principality. To the surprise of no one. Off 4 and 22 protection versus mundane is pretty darn good. With the length 4 magic staff. Yeah, not a surprise. Okay. We're still waiting on this, so I think we have to hold here, but I think we have to script everything. You're just casting Storm. Which you apparently can't cast. He definitely can cast it. 4 air, 1 gem. This is 2 gems. Don't give me that bullshit. You can cast it. I mean, of course, it'll break all this scripts. Mist Form actually doesn't. So we're going to do Mist Form twice. And then Storm Power and then spells. Okay, and that'll be anyone with 2 air and nothing else. All these guys. Not you. This is the trouble when you bring along so many mages. I could have just put them all on. I could have put them all on. Just cast spells. Wouldn't have been the end of the world. And then anyone with 2 Earth, just cast Soldier of Steel. And yeah, I could have just researched Construction 6 for Legion of Steel, but here we are. Okay. Hold and attack, hold and attack, hold and fire. Archers. Fine. Yeah, see, I wish there was... Yeah. I wish there was a lot of things. I love the game, but I wish there was, you know... Like, I wish you could just select them and then, like, drag them out, you know? And then array them in a line just automatically. That would be a massive time saver when doing a lot of mages. I wish you could select a group of mages all at once and press one script to give them all the same script or something like that. That would be a time saver. Like, there could be some massive time savers. Quality of life stuff. Across the board. Yeah, I think it's a blessing and a curse having just like 2 guys that are kind of somewhat unprofessional at the helm here. Like, we've gotten an incredible series out of them, but yeah, wouldn't be the worst thing to have a slightly bigger team. Okay, we're gonna head back down. I'm pretty sure I can handle this, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna take this. Okay, let's fucking go. It's gonna be a turn. They all declared war for a reason, you know? Yep. We lost Deep Forest. Underhome. Okay, that was next to the throne. I don't think I put anything there. Oh, no, I did put... What? Was he just scouting with that? Gladewood is nothing. I'm sure I put something there, but not much. Yeah, that's fine. Dendra Nigra, though, is a throne. Good. Excellent. A little close, though. He sent 128 in. I had 386, but yeah, I mean, ouch. Militia, yeah, 3 kills on the militia. Thank God for the axe throwers getting some kills. And the woodsman did all right. Black Peaks. I don't really care. Yeah, took that finally. Good for you. Good for you, pal. And then we attacked this throne in Pustinia, which has basically nothing. Alright, he's undead, so Soul Vortex, no help there. We picked up Weakened, but that's fine. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Flame, and we win. We could try and style on him, but I don't really want to risk it at this point. I'm perfectly okay not doing that. We will, however, attack this throne so that I know that I could have styled on him. Oh, come on. Okay, who can't go there? Probably some aspect of my main army here can't go there. Right. Bullarax can't. Do you think it's just the... No, it can't just be that, right? But he can go there. Some other aspect here can't go. He can go. The corpse constructs can't go. Alright, so if I leave you here, someone else can't go? Probably someone with like a cripple or something. Yeah, you can't go. No? Oh, maybe it's all the smiths with speed 12? Basically most of my mages can't go. Fuck. Okay, then it's easier to figure out who can go. Damn it! Fucking rivers are the worst. They're the fucking worst. Okay. Stop. Let's just look at military. But my prophet can't go. Yeah, alright, then it's just pointless. Damn it. I really wanted to see this. That sucks. I mean, I can attack him here, but I suppose I could. We scripted all, we may as well. So I need someone to cast Elder Charge. And then everyone else can just spam Horde of Skeletons, of course. Yeah, why not? Alright. We'll get one last big battle out of it. Or who knows, maybe they'll attack my pretender and kill him. You don't know. Or they'll take one of the other, the throne he just hit. Anything's possible. This may not be the end, but I imagine I'll see victory pop up right now. Right now. Right now. Nope. Fuck. He did take Dendra Nigra. Oh, he sure as hell did, man. Sniped the commanders real good. Fuck. He also hit Endron behind us. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to have anything anywhere. Alright, but here's our battle against his sort of shameful looking force. There, so he did cast Storm. Don't lie to me and say you can't cast it. That's our fully buffed Sacreds. 24 hit points, 26 protection on head and body, 20 defense, 16 MR, 22 morale, shock, cold, poison resist 15, swiftness, mist form, spirit sight, reinvigoration 1, 22 attack. Granted, he's got 2 experience, but still. 22 attack, 20 damage. Good God. That is a fucking force. Okay. He can't really do anything, so we have to... You know, we could backpedal and take Dendra Nigra again, but fuck it. I want to see this. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, we're really quite insanely powerful. Yeah, Army of Mist would be better. But we have a lot of mages. Okay, we defended the Grand Tree. We lost Endron. And the final throne battle, presumably. That is a lot of shit, though. My god. All the blade winds coming out. Routed. That was a massive throne. Jesus. We lost 2 Elder Battle Mages, a Master Smith, 2 Necrologists, 29 of the Corpse Constructs, who I don't know what they did, but I'm amazed only 2 died. Or 29 died. I thought all of them would die. We lost 15 Cavalry, but they got 132 kills. And 20 Sacreds. Normal Sacreds, who got 241 kills. There's a 576 unit throne. Fuck. 170 Fire Snakes. It's a stupid amount. Yeah, that was crazy. But we took it. Alright. PD till the day I die. Not taking this one from me. And claim. Yeah, I usually like the god to be the one on the last one, but we'll take what we can get. Okay, now it's going to show me victory. Right. That's a lot of battles happening. Oh my, that's like the most battles I've ever had in a round. Holy shit. I mean, that's worldwide, and there's a lot of nations, but good lord. There we go. Ooh, boy, what a game. Wow, that was... What the fuck happened there? How did his commander... He had 1 commander for that whole thing, and it died, like, instantly. Is he right up front or something? Do one of these look different to you? No? No, none of these are... None of these... Where the hell was his commander that... Oh, there. Yeah, racing forward. Yeah, this is why you script your shit. Died, like, instantly and routed the whole army. Jesus. Oh, he did attack us. Oh, with, like, nothing. Yeah, we're just savoring everything. Just savoring it all. Glorious victory. I mean, that was an earned victory, I think you can say. I had to fend off Harrowland. Although, I still don't know why he accepted. That seemed wild, but I guess he did. He could go this way, but no, he still seems pretty stuck. Right, so there's all these flags out here. These are apparently dungeons. This was an aspect of the original map, and he had to remove them. So they're still visible at the end, or if you have Eyes of God, I guess you can see them. But he said that it's like a pain in the ass to fully remove them now. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what dungeons are. If it's something like the Azeroth map, where you have to go down underground to all the different dungeons to find the thrones, I think that's a really cool concept. I'm not sure, but it doesn't really affect the map. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, Harrowland, that was scary. Ashina was thankfully very nice. He did start to go in the water. I'm not sure how he went down there, but he did. yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. It doesn't look like Hollowmore did too well for himself, but he was under... I mean, Lemuria, yeah, really started to run away with it. Look at this map. Like, Jesus. It's crazy. We were just one small part of it. Oh, yeah, was this a 3? This was a 3-pointer. Oh, yeah. We did get a 3. So 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, well, we styled on him a little bit by taking the 3-pointer. Yeah, I mean, as far as the map goes, I think it's pretty good. I think it's kind of fun. The amount of fucking rivers in this area, though, are... I guess there's rivers everywhere. I would really want to play Cold Scales on this map almost always. But even then, it doesn't really help us that much. But yeah, I like the map. I think it's pretty good. And there's really no... It's not like... like, if you first start playing, it's kind of scary. Like, if you're used to, like, RTS or something, like... Oh my god, there's like 14 nations in the game. It's so many. But then, like, if I think about Immortal Empires for Total War, and it's like, yeah, there's like 135 or something nations in the game, but you're never going to encounter 90% of them. And that's sort of how it is here. It just, yeah, it doesn't really affect anything. As for Dimhall, pretty good nation, I gotta say. Pretty solid. Possibly OP, maybe. I mean, granted, they are undead. That is a big factor. And they are very slow with combat speed 3, but you do get that nice battlefield-wide buff to give them +4 speed. And if this was this exact same unit and you just had 7 speed, it would be like, oh, wow, that's really good. Especially with 0 fucking encumbrance due to being undead. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good unit. 23 protection is high, to say the least. But granted, that's what Ulm infantry is. I mean, this is late age, but yeah, this guy has 22 protection. But he doesn't have a shield. This, is the Black Templar's Sacred is 23 protection, 13 defense with a 6 parry kite shield. Bless, I mean, you can easily get that defense up to 16, 17. So yeah, I mean, but that's cavalry, which is kind of a big deal. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the undead is sort of your biggest negative. It's a perk in some ways, but it's your biggest negative probably, because I was very scared of Harland. Although I don't know exactly how. Right, banish. So it's armor negating, but magic resistance negates. The thing is, they do have pretty damn good magic resistance, so you could just bring an army of priests against them, but banishment's gonna be a little tricky, and they do have a lot of hit points, and we have Undyne as part of our bless, so they have even more hit points. But yeah, I don't know. Are they OP? I don't know. They're pretty damn good. 15 shock, 15 shock, cold, and poison on top of it, also really strong. But no fire resist, which would probably be something you'd probably want to take on your bless. Yeah. I think they're really good. I think they're upper tier, possibly OP. Maybe not. I don't know. I felt strong about them. And I guess even their like regular units are pretty good, like the Spear Dwarf. I wouldn't call it OP though. I don't think this is an OP unit. Again, 5 speed, and this can't be easily buffed to like the undeads, the sacred undeads, and 7 encumbrance, and 10 hit points isn't super high. 5 to a square though is pretty good. I don't know. I hesitate to call him OP. The mage selection though is very strong, having an abundance of master smiths with earth, air, water, death, having a horde of skeletons spammer, having big air storms, and you want to cast storm and then storm power everything up, and all your troops have shock resistance built in. Yeah, that might lean towards OP. But again, like, the enemy is probably going to assume you're going to cast a lot of shock, but then you just hit them with a lot of horde of skeletons, and yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's a strong nation. There's really no doubting that. And that's without even getting into their special national summons. The Swift Claws also seem pretty good. We didn't do the Thunderbeaks or the Neckfish or the Big Jaws. I kind of wanted to see a Big Jaw, but yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty fun. Definitely a fun nation. I guess that's it. This has gone on long enough. It was a good game. No complaints here. But that's because I won. And everything's better when you win. Yeah. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.